Trump furious as U.S. corn rejected. Canada's billion-dollar corn deals stun markets. In a stunning turn of events that's rocking the global agricultural market, U.S. corn shipments have been abruptly rejected by multiple international buyers, dealing a massive blow to American farmers and trade officials. While the U.S. scrambles to understand how this happened, Canada has swooped in, seizing the moment and signing a series of premium corn export deals reportedly worth over $1 billion. The shift has triggered a wave of economic and political reactions in Washington, with former President Donald Trump leading the outrage. Known for his vocal support of American farmers, Trump has blasted the Biden administration and global trade partners, claiming that the U.S. is being humiliated on the world stage, while Canada cashes in. At the heart of the crisis is a growing international concern over the quality, consistency, and trade reliability of U.S. agricultural exports. Several recent shipments of American corn were flagged for contamination, labeling errors, and concerns over genetically modified content, issues that some nations, especially in Europe and Asia, have grown increasingly strict about. As a result, a number of high-volume shipments were turned away at ports, redirected, or simply canceled altogether. The backlash has been swift, with American corn producers now facing a surplus they cannot easily sell and prices beginning to fall in domestic markets. Meanwhile, Canada has emerged as the unexpected victor. With cleaner production records, more transparent labeling systems, and tighter biocompliance with international standards, Canadian corn is suddenly in high demand. Major markets in Europe, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia have already signed on for long-term deals, locking in premium rates for millions of metric tons. These deals, according to agricultural trade analysts, are not only massive in scale, they signal a shift in global trust from the U.S. to Canada in the realm of food security and agri-tech reliability. Donald Trump, clearly infuriated by the development, took to social media to vent his frustration. In a series of fiery posts, he accused the Biden administration of killing American farming through what he called total incompetence and pathetic trade management. He stated, "When I was president, our farmers were respected. Now they're being humiliated, and Canada is laughing all the way to the bank." He also hinted at the idea that foreign nations are deliberately sabotaging U.S. agriculture to weaken the country's global influence. But experts argue this isn't sabotage, it's consequence. Years of trade instability, shifting regulations, and lack of investment in agricultural modernization have slowly chipped away at the U.S.'s reputation in the global food market. Canada, on the other hand, has been quietly expanding its agricultural tech sector, embracing sustainable practices, and streamlining its export processes. In many ways, Canada didn't just capitalize on the U.S. failure, it prepared for this moment. The economic impact could be severe. American corn is one of the country's top exports, and any prolonged disruption in foreign markets could ripple across other agricultural sectors as well. Farmers in states like Iowa, Nebraska, and Illinois are already sounding the alarm, warning of layoffs, price collapses, and loan defaults if solutions aren't found quickly. And with an election cycle looming, this issue is becoming highly political, one that could define the next phase of U.S. economic debate. Adding to the pressure is the fact that Canada's deals are structured for long-term stability. These aren't just one-off shipments, they're multi-year contracts, giving Canadian producers financial confidence and market certainty, while U.S. farmers remain in a state of limbo. Several global food conglomerates have even announced that they will shift their supply chains permanently toward Canadian grain sources, citing higher consistency and fewer trade disruptions. So what happens next? Washington now faces a complex challenge. Rebuilding trust with international buyers won't be easy. Reworking quality standards, trade agreements, and inspection protocols will take time and political will. Meanwhile, Canada's momentum is only growing.
Their success is sending a message to the world. Reliable partners will always have a seat at the table, while unpredictability, no matter how powerful, comes at a cost. Whether or not the U.S. can recover from this setback remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. This isn't just about corn. It's about leadership, planning, and who the world chooses to trust in times of uncertainty. And in this case, Canada has taken the lead, while America and Trump are left fuming on the sidelines.
Yes, thanks for watching. Stay updated with Global Scope 360. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon.